am Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
I Found Games. Yeah.
And welcome to our preview of I Found Bigfoot.
Where?
Sponsored by Thing 12 Games.
Now, family, this game is coming to Kickstarter, so definitely check it out. But first, let's hear from Starla with an overview of the game.
In this game, you are an eager photographer out to collect pictures of fascinating monsters and creatures such as Bigfoot, Mothman, Chupacabra, and the like for the Cryptid Chronicle. And you get paid based on their current popularity. Sell as many photos as possible, but be careful not to wind up with too many photos in your hand at the end of the game, as anything not sold will cost you money. On your turn, you will pick a face-up card from 9 stacks or play a series of cards to match and score adjacent or diagonal face-up cards. You keep all scored cards as you will need them at the end of the game. The number of cards required to match increases based on previous matches, and once something has been matched to its maximum amount, that specific match can no longer be scored. The game ends when 3 of the 9 stacks are empty. Cards in your face-down pile are scored based on their value, but any cards in your hand are worth negative their value. Now get out there and collect those photos and make the people believe. All right, this game is I Found Bigfoot.
Yes, where? Where did you find him? Where'd he go?
We found Bigfoot and all of his friends.
Yes.
The Chupacabra.
Jersey Devil.
And the Mothman.
Yeti.
Yeah, I mean,
There's everybody.
All kinds of creatures.
And all kinds of environments.
All
everywhere.
kinds of environments.
Everywhere.
You know, so in this game, you know, you're trying to take pictures of them.
Yeah.
And you want to sell those pictures. And so you're trying to figure out which ones you can get, and you want to get a lot of them so you can get the most money.
Yeah, you get the most points.
Yes.
You want to get the most points because points add up to, you know, the money. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yes.
It is really cool because the really fun thing about it, the theme shows that all of these different animals and stuff, well, creatures, are all funny looking.
Yes.
You know, the Jersey Devil has, you know, a hockey stick.
Yeah.
Jersey Devil, he hockey stick and stuff. He's ready to play.
Very comical artwork.
And then the Mothman, he's trying to get near one of those like things that, you know, those little glow things that take bugs and shock them. You know, they shock them like, you know, the first bug is gone.
But yeah, so the theme works when you think about, okay, I'm trying to get pictures of these creatures, and in the end, you want to be able to publish these pictures. You want your pictures published in the paper so people believe that they exist.
Yes.
So
that's the thing.
Yeah, you want them to believe that they exist.
That's the thing. You want to find them.
Yeah, so they tied the theme in together, how you're working to get these different monsters and get pictures of them. So yeah, and the artwork is funny, and the components, like you were saying, it's a prototype.
It's a prototype. Yeah. So things are going to change. A lot of things are going to change, family. But you know, I hope with the artwork they don't change too much because it's kind of funny.
It's funny. It's comical.
You got a Bigfoot in a Pampers. You know, so it's kind of funny. I like that. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like I was saying before, Mothman going toward the light.
Yeah.
About to get shocked. It's really fun.
And it's a colorful game. It's eye catching.
Yes, it is.
And then just the title alone, I Found Bigfoot.
I Found Bigfoot.
Who else did I find? I found a lot of people.
But it's a really fun game. It really makes you think. Strategy wise, you kept getting me.
Yeah.
When it just kept getting me, because you would come out, because you have these different evidence boards, and you have to match. It's the game has it's all it's a 3x3 grid.
Collecting and matching.
Yeah, and it's a 3x3 grid with all the cards, 9 cards in each stack, and you turn over the card for each one of them.
Yeah, they're all face up.
And you just you got only 2 things you can do. You take a card, or you put a card down so you can match 2 of them, either by the creature or by the environment or the background.
Yes.
And then on the evidence board, like if you get 2 Jersey Devils, you put down 2.
Yes.
And then that means next you got to go to 3.
Yeah, so,
and you go down to 5.
So once you match a level, so like you were saying with the Jersey Devil, once you have 2 matches, then the next person to come through has to match 3. And the next person after that has to do 4. Then the next person 5, and after that he comes off the board.
It comes off, and you can't use the Jersey Devils or anybody no more. And then you get that little token. So, and that's kind of like a tiebreaker at the end.
It is. And so once you're out of Jersey Devils or whatever creature or monster you're out of, then you start thinking about environments.
The backgrounds. Yeah, you got to do the backgrounds.
So you don't have to worry, well, I'm out of Jersey Devils. Now what do I do? Well, now you can collect them from the backgrounds.
You mean for lava.
Yeah, lava or green background or winter background, the snow. So all kinds of ways you can play this game.
Yes.
And the game, you get enthralled in it because you do want to find these different monsters.
You do.
You want to collect them in your hand and you want to display them on the board and say, hey, I got 5 of them.
Well, what you're trying to do, because on the, how much the pictures cost, it's it's 3 levels. It's the one that gets $4. That's the valuable one. And then you got 2 $3.
You got a 3, 2, 3, and 2
and then 2 $2. But that one that's $4, you want to get a bunch of those creatures because that helps you win the game.
So I know when we were playing, I was holding on to mine. I was collecting them so I could put down 5 at a time.
I think you got like 5, just basically just 5, same color, same collection. I think about 3 times.
Yeah, and that way the whole monster comes off the board. You don't have to worry about somebody getting more than you.
You got 3 sets already with 5. I'm like, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, so the game really gives you a lot of different ways to play it, a lot of different ways to think about the strategy you want to go for. So the gameplay experience is really solid.
Yeah, and what's so cool about it, like if you have like three like I guess what Yetis in your hand, and you need Yetis, but you see 2 Yetis on the 3x3 grid, side by side, you can go on the side and put, your 3 that you have, and then get those 2. That's 5 right there.
Yeah.
And you can do it all across. It's so many different, different, ways you can go. Across, diagonally, just up and down, just all over the place.
Yeah. And sometimes you want to wait. I mean, because it was just 2 of us playing.
Yes.
It gave me an opportunity to wait and hold on to get to 5. But when you have 4 people playing, because we did play it with 4 or 5 of us.
It was 4 of us, because we played with the designer.
Yes.
Yeah, we played
and
with
when you're playing with that many people,
at
you
Orchicon.
You can't hold on. You got to go ahead and try to match as many as you can and make your opponents work harder to get more.
Because the thing is, whatever's left in your hand at the end of the game is negative points. It's negative points. So you're trying, because there's no hand limit, because that's the problem. There's no hand limit. So you can have 20 cards in your hand, but you're going to get hit
rid of them.
at the end of the game with those 20 cards. So you're trying to get rid of those cards as quickly as possible, so you won't have no negative points at the end of the game.
Yeah, so overall, I mean, I Found Bigfoot, I think it's family friendly.
Yes, it is.
It's something that you can laugh when you play it.
Yes.
It's not too serious, but it's not so light that
it's easy to learn.
Yeah, it's easy to learn. It's not so like you can't have a strategy when you're playing it.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting game, and it's something that I think everybody should take a look at.
Take a look at it, family. Remember, this game is coming to Kickstarter, but don't just take our word for it, family. Check it out for yourself, your family, your game group. Let them know what's going on so they can take a look at it too. But Starla, where can they find OFPG?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
yes,
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube,
right here
on our website, and TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. All right, family, that concludes our preview of I Found Bigfoot. I don't know where, but he's somewhere. But sponsored by Thing 12 Games. Thank you so much for that. Now, if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. But family, we want you to always know we love you.
Bye now. Everybody.